Meat tastes good.
Today I am totally excited. I just got my first box from Dude Foods and I'm excited to open it up. We're gonna put some stuff on the griddle and see how it comes out. Now if you're not familiar with Dude Foods, they are a company that works with family-owned farms to bring you farm fresh beef, chicken, pork products, no hormones, no additives. You know you're getting it fresh from the farm. Let's go ahead and get in the box and see how it looks. So now it came completely frozen, but last night I took it out of the freezer so I could thaw it out to be ready to cook today. So let's see all the stuff we got. First off, we got some bacon, applewood smoked. This came from Bell's Mill. Let's see if there's a Webster City, Iowa. So we got some bacon fresh from Iowa. Put that on the griddle, make some bacon cheeseburgers. We got some boneless pork chops, farm fresh. Got some boneless, skinless chicken breast, thawed out, ready to go on the griddle. Oh, here we go. These are mango flavored pork snack sticks with habanero peppers from Yoder Family Farms in Lone Tree, Iowa. Let's go ahead and give those a try. Mango flavored pork sticks with habanero peppers. Let's go ahead and just give those a try. I like the fact that you know where everything comes from. They are delicious. Want to try them? Gotta wait, gotta order. Alright. Those are good. A little spicy. Next in here we got our hamburger patties. We're gonna grill those up with the bacon, make some cheeseburgers. And our hormone-free, no additives, New York strip steak. So stay tuned, check out the link in the description. Let's get grilling.
Alright, let's get started on these cheeseburgers. First thing we're going to do is make our bacon. It is from Bell's Mills. It's a family farm. I believe it's in Iowa. So we're going to get this bacon on the griddle. The griddle's nice and hot. And let's just go ahead and get started. So, bacon's going down. Just give me a second here. I got to get these pulled apart. Bacon's on the grill. I'm going to need a couple minutes. So, did I happen to mention how beautiful a day out it was for grilling? Yeah, summer's a great time to grill. Bacon's done. We're going to go ahead and take that off the grill. And you can see it crisped up nicely. Looks perfect for cheeseburgers. Let's get the, yep, nice and crispy. Alright, next step we're going to do is get our burgers on. Now these burger patties, see a nice mixture of meat and fat ratio. So I'm thinking they'll be nice and juicy. And keep it simple with a little salt and pepper. Go ahead and get that on there. Give them a couple minutes and we'll flip them. Time to flip. Get the burgers flipped over. They're looking good. Yep, I think those are going to be absolutely delicious. We're going to make bacon cheeseburgers. We're going to use a mix of Swiss and cheddar. Let's go ahead and get that cheddar cheese on there. There we go. Give a couple minutes for the cheese to melt and we'll build our burgers. Time to build our burgers. First, brioche bun. First, bacon cheeseburger patty. Or cheeseburger patty. We'll go ahead and get our bacon on there. Let's go a couple strips. That'd be good. Then we'll get another hamburger patty with cheese. This is Dude Food, so we're going to make it manly. It's another layer of bacon. Let's put a little more bacon. There we go. That bun on there, and let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's just enjoy how good that burger looks for just a couple more seconds before we go ahead and break it open. See, it pulls apart. Take a look at that. Isn't that look delicious?
Meat tastes good.
Alright, now let's go for our steak. This is from Swanson's Reserve. It is our New York strip. The griddle's hot with all the bacon grease still. Get it on the griddle. There we go. We're going to go ahead, give it a little salt and pepper just like the burger so you can taste the real flavor of the meat. few minutes to let it sear. Let's see how it's going. Looks good to me. Alright, we need a couple more minutes. I am feeling like a little Japanese flavor, so we're going to use some of this Japanese barbecue sauce. Just give it a little glaze at the end here. That should be good. A couple more minutes, we'll get it off the grill. Now let's go inside and see how it tastes. Well, it looks good. I like my little bit of a sear on there. We got a little of our sauce. Let's go ahead and give it a cut. Personally, I like medium rare. We're going to take a look, cut it open and see how we did. Cut's nice and tender. Seems like a nice cut of meat. Go ahead and get a slice and take a look at it. Now, I think I might have overcooked it a little bit for my taste, but it's pretty solid medium. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a try.
Yep.